Oh, baby, 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 baby. Vikings win 2017 against the Washington Commanders. You like that? I know you like that. Vikings, baby. Amazing today. Well, not amazing today, but you get it. We won. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you all for the Grossi raid today. That was amazing. That was freaking fracking amazing. And I appreciate all of you for that. Yo, you like that? Yes. Vikings get the win. Ugly, ugly win, of course. Kirk Cousins today. I mean, got the chains on. And even though he went 22 of 40, 265, 2 touchdowns and an interception. The interception was deflected, so not too much of his fault, but yeah, you get the point. Kirk did not look great. The offense did not look amazing. But when it needed to make plays, it made plays. Cook only went for 17 carries for 47 yards, but an amazing one-handed catch for a touchdown. Josh Allen play like that against us next week. We were going to beat the Bills. Maybe. No. No. Justin Jefferson, by the way, 7 catches, 115, and a tutty. Hawkinson, 9 catches, 70 yards. Big acquisition coming in through. Thielen, 3 catches, 67 yards. Boy. And the defense today played lights out for the most part. Refs helping the Washington score a touchdown, of course. 3 sacks on the day, 1 by Wonnum and 2 by Danielle Hunter. Danielle Hunter comeback game. The peck was by Harrison Smith. So amazing job by Mr. Harry Hitman Smith. Heineke went 15 of 28, 149 yards, 2 touchdowns, interception. Not too bad for Heineke right there. Collusion. We're loving the collusion. We're doing good. We're doing good. Today was really a must-needed day. You know, end of the Rams game was crazy. We held Robinson to 44 yards, Gibson to 36 yards, but a total of 80 yards on the day. So not that good. Stopping the run today. Even got their tight end rushing for a 24-yard gain. So rushing defense was not so good. Passing defense was good, minus the ref helping on that one big play at the start of the second half. Curtis Samuel, 3 catches, 65 yards and a touchdown, but give that yards and touchdown to the ref right there. Sorry, keep talking about that one ref. McLaurin, 5 for catches for 56 yards. So we maintain McLaurin for the most part well. One of the ugliest wins. Yes, I agree. One of the ugliest wins. And we held the rest of the receivers pretty well. So besides, Curtis Samuel, getting that one big cat. Besides, it was mostly, we held McLaurin for a decent amount of yards. So their defense got a couple sacks, Just and Payne. Their interception was by Danny Johnson. So, yeah, this game was a bunch of ugliness. Ed Donatel should be fired. He needs to be fired 100%. Because we're playing against bad teams. Just saying. So, I mean, we're playing against mostly bad teams, and the defense can only hold for so long. Yes, the defense has only the most they're allowed was against the Eagles, I believe, was 24 points. but the defense has a lot of holes. But we're going to keep Ed because we're still winning. So this defense can be very flawed sometimes, but it showed up today against Taylor Heineke. Other stats for today, man, the penalties today, let's see, not too bad, but there were some penalties that were not called, but not complaining too much about it. But the one at the end against Commanders really hurt. We were setting up for a field goal at the end of the game, and there was still a lot of time left for the Commanders to go down the field and probably tie it. But one of their players ran into the snapper. You cannot touch snapper on field goals anymore. So, as an Eagles fan, thanks for showing the Commanders that they are on level. Exactly. A heart attack game again, but we won. Our offense needs to be more consistent. The offense needs a lot of help. That's all I'm going to say. The defense needs a lot of help. It's very frustrating. That's really just frustrating week after week, but we're getting the win, so that's all that matters. If we ugly win against the Bills, well, I mean, just beating the Bills, which would be great. But just having a close game against the Bills, that's all I want next week. We're probably not going to win next week because we're facing an angry Bills team. So that's just how I view it. So, yeah, the offense needs to work better. I feel like we play down to our opponents, and hopefully we play up to Buffalo this next week. Buffalo's now 6-2. We're 7-1, which is just crazy to say, but we need to split the next two games in some way, shape, or form. We need to keep this number 2 seed as much as possible, because Seattle is they're the 3rd seed. They are 6-3, so we need to keep this lead. We need to keep the 2nd seed on lock. So just saying. So yeah, he was. This and how this game went. This game really got out of hand. We went down 10-0, and no, we went down by 10. Sorry. We scored the first drive touchdown, which was amazing. Justin Jefferson 9-yard touchdown and grittied 7-0 in the second quarter. Washington kicks a field goal, and then we go into half 7-3. And then the third quarter, that's when the BS happens. The ref play happens to make it 7-10. And then we let Washington go down the field in the fourth quarter, make it 17-7, and thinking the game was over. And then we score a short field goal to make it 17-10 after. And then Cook gets the 12-yard passing touchdown. It makes it 17-17. I think that was after the Harrison Smith interception. I think and then we got the touchdown. I think. I'm not 100% sure. But Greg Joseph then kicks the field goal at the end, 20-17, and we stop them. So I know, but we're a very flawed 7-1 team, just like everyone says. I mean, Kirk is wearing his chains. We're looking pretty. So I still think right now, I think we're going to make the NFC Championship game. Do you have faith in the Packers? Oh, that's another thing I didn't even mention. But because this is a game recap, Packers lose to the Lions. Packers going to pack it in for the season now, looking like. And the Bears have an offense apparently, and they're going to try, but they don't have a defense anymore. So as soon as they got an offense, they lost their defense. So that's something about the Bears. Bears are going to be a little challenge when we face them again. But of course, it's a division game, so anything could happen. But it's in Chicago, so I'm not 100% sure that Week 18 game. But we might have everything locked up by then, so, Or we might be going for the number 1 seed. I don't know. If we get the number 1 seed, I think we can win. We can win the NFC. If we don't win, the number 1 seed, which we probably won't. We're probably going to have the number 2 seed, Eagles number 1 seed, Vikings, Eagles, NFC Championship game. We already know how that's going to go out, most likely. But, as long as we win, keep winning, that's fine with me. Just keep on winning. That's all I care about at this point, and maintaining this number 2 seed. So, yeah, that's all I really got to really say about it. Was a very ugly win. A very ugly win, just like every single week has been. Defense. Okay, so and Greg Joseph was good today, was fine today, but that was just because he kicked short field goals. Yeah. Despite them losing, I still struggle to see anyone but Buffalo win a ring this year. I understand that. I completely understand that. I think it's still Buffalo, Kansas City to win a ring. Because I still think Kansas City can beat Buffalo in the playoffs. So that's what I'm going to say about that. So, and then in the NFC, it's just who's going to lose to the Bills or Chiefs. Will it be the Eagles? Will it be the Vikings? One of those two teams as of right now. Maybe it will be Dallas. I don't know. We got to play Dallas in a couple weeks. We have Buffalo and then Dallas. So 2 tough games coming up. Hopefully we can at least split. Most likely maybe lose. Most likely lose against the Bills and then win against Dallas maybe. Who knows? So I don't see the Bills or Chiefs making it to AFC Championship game. Too much chaos for the season. I could see that. I think season's over us. Pack it up. Put love in. Yeah, I agree with that. I think the Vikings are here. They've got this on lock. When are we going to win? It's just about when we're going to win the division now. Not if we're going to win the division, when we're going to win the division. So unless we go on a total collapse, but I don't see any team really catching up to the Vikings. Honestly, it's the Bears that are the closest at this point, but they need to figure out their defensive woes now. That's basically what I'm thinking in terms of the NFC North. If the Vikings win next week and the Lions win against the Bears and the Packers lose the Cowboys, we would be 8-1. Everyone would be 3-6, and we basically have the division on lock. We could definitely, in the best case scenario, we could have the division locked up by Thanksgiving. But that's if we win the rest of win every game until Thanksgiving, and then the whole division just loses every game till Thanksgiving. Of course, minus the Lions need to beat the Lions would have to beat the Bears next week, which I don't know about that. But yeah, that's how I really feel about this. Vikings have the second best division of football. Put any amount of asterisks you want in it. We're still number 1. We're still 1 in the North, and who knows what this team can do. So this season has just made me so happy in terms of rough times. So yeah, the Grassi curse. People were saying during when especially when the ref ball happened, the Tom cursed my team. Nope, not today, Tom. Not today. But thank you so much. Helped out a lot. We got close to 700 views for the stream today, so I greatly appreciate that. We're at 1,194. If you haven't yet, consider subscribe. Helps out the algorithm. I appreciate all of you. So, yeah, cap hell for the Packers. Cap hell. So, again, thank you all so much for watching Vikings 2017. This has been Adam, also known as Minnesota Vikings Man 28. And let's ride. No, I'll be in VC. I'm going to be in VC because chaos. And I'm Adam, also known as Minnesota Viking Man 28. And as always, Skol, baby. Skol.